Step in. Yeah, okay. I woke up today with way more wins than I had last year. Come on.
Look, okay. Feel like the hardest. Wake up and I hit the gym in the morning. I always finish, so don't get me started. When I get a chance, I always hit the target. Walking the building like I was the owner. Every day I be hot Arizona. A long way, ain't cutting no corners. Slow start and ran up.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Come On Now Podcast, where we chop it up with athletes, artists, and game changers that's out here making moves today. We got a special guest in the building, man. Straight out of Norfolk, Alabama. Straight out of Norfolk, Alabama. Damien Taylor. What it do, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
You made noise at Troy University, man. And now he's getting up for the next chapter as he transfer to Ole Miss to take his talents to the SEC. We're talking about his journey from a small town roots to big time football, the grind, the growth, and what's next for the young star. Y'all tap in. It's time for the Damien Taylor story. Come on now. What it do, man?
Let's do it.
What it do, man? What you talk to me, man? What you got going, man? I know you got a lot of stuff going on. Tell me about like your upbringing in Norfolk, Alabama, and like how it was growing up there.
Yeah, before I even start off, bro, I just want to say like happy birthday to my brother, bro. Today his birthday, and then when you watch the video, bro, you know I love you, man.
That's good.
Growing up in Norfolk, Alabama, and like, bro, it's a blessing, like. And it's crazy because the more I think about it, I look at it, it's like, bro, I think like throughout this hard time, like everybody kind of knew I was just a shooting star, like, and I'm starting to realize to understand that as I'm getting older, like even when growing up, since like literally Pop Warner through middle school through high school, it's like everybody was already there for me. Like I can be out in the city, I could be anywhere, you know, people just naturally just stop me and get talking to me like, hey man, I see what you got going on, like keep it up, like you doing something, like you feel what I'm saying, like you got eyes on you, like people room for you, you don't even know it. And I'm hearing that in middle school though, you know, before it like ball just took off. Like I'm hearing that as a young kid, and like it's crazy. You got the older people telling me, you got your friends telling me, people who go to a whole nother like school in across the city, they're telling me that. So like it got you thinking like, yeah, like I'm doing something good. I'm on the right path, and like it's just been straight love. Like everybody's been showing me straight love going up. You know, it's just like, hey, young, like keep your head up, bro. Like school and ball, bro. Like you got something. Like you got some more than what you think it is. So keep it focused, bro. Just you're gonna be something great. You're gonna do something in life.
That's what's up, man. Like, so I know you said a lot of people was telling you that, like, what was your, like, was those some of your people that influenced you to do it? Like, is there any people that you look up to, like, when you first started off playing sports?
Really and truly, I got into sports because, like, I guess that was my parents' way of keeping me out of trouble, you know, like, and they kind of told me to when I was younger, like, my thing was, like, hey, like, school, like, ball, like, that's a cool, you do that for fun, but it's school first for anything. Like you get into trouble of no practice, you get in trouble like no this, like you understand ball's a privilege, but it's all about school first. So that kind of made me realize that at an early age, like if you want to keep doing what you love, all right, boom, you better calm down, you better chill out, like you better keep your mind focused, keep your mind straight, and it kind of instilled in me as I went. But like furtherwise, just like influences, I had some like the people who was me who would tell me everything, but like you got some good going for yourself. It'd be like random people, like my family always told me that, but it'd just be random people throughout the city who I don't even know who would just naturally just stop me, and they get telling me that and everything. But like influences, like my role models, I really my pops. You feel what I'm saying? Like
okay.
My pops, like he number one, he the head guy, like my mom and my dad. But like my pops really kind of showed me like what it is to be a man, and it's crazy because I didn't understand it until I got to college. I remember my first day being in Detroit. I remember I was laying in my bed looking at the ceiling, and I'm like, dang, bro, like I'm real life in college right now. Like, I'm in Detroit, but I'm like I'm not in Norfolk no more. I'm not in Toulouse no more. Like I'm not with my friends no more. I'm not with my family. I'm like I'm really by myself right now. And just the moments think about it, it kind of time to turn into a boy to a man.
Yeah.
And like me thinking too, like I remember I sent my pops a long mission one time. Cause I was just like I understand it now. Like I understand all the whoopings, all the lectures, all the times he yelled at me, all the times got into me. And like I didn't understand then when I was young because some stuff like he just been a dick, like he's been hard for even no reason.
Yeah.
But like now I really understood. Like he kept telling me like. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't want me to be like nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted me to be in my own lane, follow my own, and be on my own path. You know, he didn't want me to, like I would tell him, bro, like the ways a lot of people moving like either jail or cell, you feel what I'm saying? He was like, bro, I don't want that from you. Like, I want you to be some more than what you think it is. And it kind of stuck me. Like to explain my parts, like to really give you the instance, like growing up, like my part drive trucks, so like he was on the road a lot, especially like the first half of my first season of my life, like the first couple years. So like he used to be gone Monday through Friday. I don't know what weekends I had with him. And it's like, damn, like Pop's gone, shit, me and my mom, my little brother, family and everything, you feel what I'm saying? I talked to my phone every day and all that stuff, but it was like, as I got older, I started realizing like, he had to sacrifice for my family for us to be where we at. Like, even though he was gone a lot, like I never went without. Like I never went out clothes, never went out shoes. I always had a roof on my bed, over my head. I always had a bed to lay in. You feel what I'm saying? He would take care of my mom, my brothers, the whole family as well. And another thing too, like I peep as well. Like my pa had the same shoes for the longest. Like he never really spent money on himself. It always everybody else. And them type of sacrifice, I started realizing as I started going notice. So like, and like hands down, like that's my role model. Like it's to everything. Like I get everything from my parts. Like he really the real definition of coming out of being a man. Like he really showed me like, hey, like sometimes it's just sacrifice you gotta do, you feel what I'm saying, to become who you wanna be and who you wanna help around you as well. So that's definitely my role model.
Yeah. So you would say like those moments in high school, like those tough times you was going through before it's like sports in the classroom, you say he was like a big part of like changing that and making you like making it better for you, somebody you can talk to about those things.
Yeah, and like even if sometimes like my pops, he really led by example for a lot of things. Like I would felt like there's nothing I can't go through. There's nothing I'm gonna go through that I can't get through. You feel what I'm saying? Like he never taught me to put your head down. He never taught me to be on some stuff like I'm gonna sit here and cry about my problems. So like which ain't nothing wrong with crying, but like see I'm gonna sit here and dwell on my thoughts. Like nah, bro, chin up, chest out. You feel chest out, chin up type thing. Like anything you go through, bro, you can get through it. You feel what I'm saying? Like even when it came down to just talking to people, you feel what I'm saying? Like once like I had my homeboys, like we were like day one sandbox, like, and they were my people who I vented to. You feel what I'm saying? I grew up around real genuine love. Like it was never no yes man when it came to them. It was like, bro, like you know, if we was wrong, we'll test bro. You was wrong. Like I ain't gonna tell you in the moment because I got your back, but like. When we in the car and we by ourselves, like, nah, bro, you was wrong. Like, there was never no yes man type of thing. It was like, I love you, you love me. You know, about on top of each other. We here together. We sticking together. So, in the same time, even with the hard conversation we had, like, the good conversation we had too, like, but we would shake hands, hug, cry, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing is like, oh, you too manly when it came down to us. Like, we all understood who we were and what we were going through. So, it's like, shoot, everybody just being there. Like I say, it was straight genuine love. So, I never felt alone no matter what instance I went through. Like, if I need to talk to someone about anything that's going on, shoot, talk to my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? If I need a real guidance and or how to make my next move, talk to my pops or like my parents or my family. So like I was really blessed in a real fortunate situation, you know what I'm saying? So like I never take none of that for granted.
Okay. So I with that being said, I know what you saying that prepared you for the next level. So like can you walk me through the recruitment, like coming out of high school, like who was all looking at you other than Troy?
Yeah, I had a lot of Sunbelt teams. I had Arkansas State. I had I can't even think of all the teams right now because you know I know for sure I had 8 offers though, but I can't even think of all the teams now.
So what made you choose Troy over all those other offers?
Shoot, really made me choose Troy because Troy was the first team that shot on me. You know what I'm saying? They the first one who pulled that trigger. Like, oh yeah, I see something in him. Oh yeah, like he gonna do something. You feel me? And of course 7 other schools followed behind him, but it was just like. I took kind of personal, you know what I'm saying? Like my high school I went to, like I'd be like, we didn't win any games, like, and we wasn't the best, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was easy to look at a team who was winning 10 plus, who had 10 plus seasons, who was going to the playoffs, or who won a state championship. But like during that time when Troy offered me, I think we just won with our first high school games. At that moment we was like 1-7. So it was just like, damn, like you feel they paying attention. You know how people make it seem like, oh, you got to be with the winningest program, or like you got to be this compared to somebody else. Like we was going against great competition every week at high school, you feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys I wouldn't get high school, like right now we watch someone in the field, watching someone who right now in college as well playing D1 division ball, and it was like, yeah, you could have went there, but you chose this guy. Like it was always eyes on you, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody, like, you ain't gotta go to the big time, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta think just they coming to get someone come from these huge schools. Like, nah, like if you play ball, you know how to play ball, they come and get you. And then my pops already told me though, he was like, if you play ball, they gonna come and get you. Like I ain't go to no counts, no 7-on-7s, none of that. Like he being straight up, like, and plus, you know, during that time, it always talks like transferring to high school. Like before, like it was big now. But like everybody talking like, bro, you need to transfer, you need to get out of here. Like you too good for this. My pops always kept me humble. He was like, they want you, you good, they gonna come and find you. And they did. So I kind of took that to the heart with Troy. And then another thing too, was like I realized too, like in my dreams and everything, I was like peep certain things. Even saying such like a deja vu type situation. Like I didn't know it at the time, but like I would see stuff in my dreams, and like, I mean one day like I seen Troy locker room in my dreams, and I got to Troy, and like I mean I was standing in a certain position. Like everything I seen in my dream, I seen it right there in that locker room, and there was a moment I realized like, bro, I'm meant to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's what's up. Like this year, Troy, see, like I'm gonna run your stats down. You had 173 carries. You had 1,010 yards, 7 touchdowns, and every time you touch the ball, you got at least 6 yards. Like, can you give me your best memories playing at Troy? The 3 years you played.
My best memories, besides the accolades and being with the team, I really want to say my best memory was the growing moments. Like at practice, like when I first got to Troy, like I knew I had it physically wise, but like I had to realize it ain't just about how good you is. Like in college, everybody good, everybody can run fast, everybody can jump high, everybody can make plays. The hidden gem nobody tell y'all about is just your mental life. You feel what I'm saying? Like how smart you are. You feel what I'm saying? And like at Troy, that I really started learning. Like no matter how good you are, if you ain't got a strong mind, you ain't gonna succeed. And a lot of times too, like my running back coach at the time, like man was a butthead a lot. Like he used to get on to me about certain things, and like sometimes we used to have these FU screaming matches going on at practice. I'm like, I get mad about something, then like he get on to me about something. Like I was young, and I was immature at the time. He be like, I be like, man, F you, and he be like, nah, F you. We just go like that back and forth. But then like after practice, he'll pull me to a side, and he was like, you know, at the end of the day, like he made me realize like every play is not gonna be your best play, but how can you move on to the next one? Like you gonna let that one bad play affect your next 6 plays? Because in a game, it's not always gonna be perfect, but how can you bounce back as fast? How can you let that go and move on? Because like you sit here and dwell on that play, you gonna mess your whole game up. You feel what I'm saying? So now I realize like, boom, if I mess up this play, okay, cool. What can my next play be? I probably mess up on this play, but my next play, I probably bust a 50-yard touchdown. All because he taught me no mental strengths about it. You feel what I'm saying? He always taught me just more about just knowing the playbook and knowing what you're going against and knowing what you're doing on the field. Like as a percentage, like if you know your job and know what's going on, you have a 70% chance of winning that play. And I started realizing that. So at that time, I started spending more time in film, spending more time with stuff outside of football for otherwise just mobilities and everything, just putting all the talent together to become great. And everything finally caught up. And last season, I mean, shoot, it took me 3 years to get that 1,000 yards. But everything finally caught up. I just stayed down, you feel me? And boom, you feel what I'm saying? I just realized, like, it all worked out.
Yeah. Like I was talking to you before when I first seen you play, like, in person, when y'all played against Southern Miss, when I was next to my brother, because he alumni, he graduated from Troy, so I was like, that dude, him, like, when you know what I'm saying, when you were making the plays, and then you had broke for, like, one time, you broke for, like, 70, if I'm not mistaken, it was, like, 70 yards or something like that?
I want to say, I think the longest one was, like, 56.
I know it was close, so I was like, dang, like, and then, like, at the end of the play, like, you like, you know how when you run in track, you put your head, like, the finish line, I'm like, man, he must have ran track, because everybody that play football that do that celebration the touchdown, they ran track. So did you have any, like, you used to run track in high school?
Yeah, I ran track. I started running track in my 8th grade year of middle school and ran out high school. But, like, I really ran track just for, just keep me in condition with ball and everything. But, like, I guess it became like a natural habit. You know, you cross that line when you run track, you throw your head down on the speed side here. So I think that's because, I don't know last time, I ain't never did that at practice. I ain't never did that. I ain't probably did that since high school, but just because it came a natural fact that, boom, I broke some, struck some.
That's what's up, man. So, like, I want to tackle this question, like, with you transferring, like, to Ole Miss, like, what made you make that decision?
Cause at first, you know, I really wasn't planning on transferring. I really planned on just staying at Troy. But then, at the same time, I knew that there was opportunities out there for me. And, you know, it's one of the conversations, you know, you just have with yourself, I have with my family, I had it with God. You know, my family was saying, I'm support you no matter what. And I just really started praying on it, because it was on my heart. So I really started praying on it. It was on my mind a lot. And, you know, just throughout the week that I was praying on, you know, God was just telling me, like, there's someone, of course, people always tell you, like, the grass is never green on the other side. Yeah. But as I was praying, I was getting this feeling like God was telling me, like, man, the grass is green. Like, there's someone on the other side that's waiting on you that you don't even know. Yeah. And it was kind of scary getting into the portal, because you don't know the uncertainties that really is, you feel what I'm saying? But it was just like, he was just giving me that feeling, like, I pray to God, I've been 100. I told God, like, if it's for me, let it be for me. If it don't let it not. And, like, since I said that, I think I woke up the next morning with a clear mind, like, there's someone on the other side that's waiting on you, they don't even know. So, man, take that risk, take that leap of faith. It's going to be there. Yeah. And so, shoot, when that day came, I mean, I took that leap of faith, prayed one more time. For that moment, I just had a clear thought. Honestly, for like 2 days before I did, I think I just had a clear thought, like, okay, bro, yes, like, He's putting his vision in your head for a reason. God's putting his vision in your head for a reason. If he think you couldn't do it, he would never made you had a thought of it.
Yeah.
And it really stopped me, so I rolled with it, just a leap of faith, and because I know in day, like, if I prayed on it, I know God got me. So yeah.
Like, why Ole Miss, and what stood out about the program that made you feel like it was the right next step?
Yeah. Ole Miss was a vibe. Like, it really was a vibe, and the community and everything is big on football as well. Like, and another thing too, just talking to the coaches and talking to the people just in the city, like everybody, you can tell it's a football community. And I just felt like, you know how like sometimes it's hard to explain a lot of things, but like when I got there, when I started walking around and sitting with people, I just got that feeling like, hey, this gonna be your next home. Like, I just had that feeling like something I couldn't even explain, but I just had it on my body. Like, I was getting chills like, bro, this gonna be your next home. They're gonna be a right fit. And I mean, just briefly just seeing how they play football, like, I know they're gonna run their field. I know how it's supposed to be as the offense. I know how their team is. And it's like I said earlier, though, it's that feeling like yeah, like they're gonna be your next home. This is the right fit for you. Sometimes you just ain't got the words for a lot of things. Sometimes you just know, like you just know when you know, and it was one of them moments.
Like, what was it like meeting the legendary Lane Kiffin? Like when you first met him, like was it what you thought he was, or?
When we met, cause it's crazy, cause I ended up meeting him Friday when I first got there. The running back coach had took me around. Me and him just walking around in something called the square.
Yeah.
Me and him just walk around. He was just showing me around town, and we just ended up seeing Lane Kiffin just randomly. Like I must have like he was the last person I was expecting to see at that moment. So you know, cause like he was the last person I was expecting to see, and he got up, he shook my hand, and like he just started talking to me like, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good, coach." And then it was like, it just shocked me because of stuff like, I see this man on TV, but now like I'm seeing him in person on a regular day. Like, it wasn't no type of things where like all the coaches are out or all the people are out. It was on, I'm just walking around and seeing it, boom, I just ran into him. So it was one of them things. So yeah, that was crazy to me. Yeah.
I know I was interviewing Jacoby Jackson, and he was saying like when he came out of high school, like SEC ball was all he was thinking about. He felt like that was going to get him to the next level. In the back of your mind, did you think that SEC playing SEC ball was gonna be where you had to be to, you know?
I'm not gonna say that because like I told you, like, cause I come from humble beginnings, and just remember like what my pops said, like, you know, if you're good and they want, they gonna come and get you. Yeah. It's just that in my situation, because I mean I played in the Sun Belt and I dominated the Sun Belt, but in my mindset was like, you know, you can do it. You know, it don't matter what conference. I mean, as it's been proven in the draft every year, like it's people who go to the top tier schools and don't technically pan out how someone who went a late 6th round to a smaller school. So I don't really think the collegiate level really matter that much. I mean, it plays a factor, but I don't think it plays the factor that everybody think it really does. But then they know it SEC, it just means more. So like, I mean, shoot, if you baller in that, like you know you finna do some good in the NFL.
True.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I tell anybody, like shoot, if you know how to play ball, you know how to play ball at the end of the day.
Yeah. What's a message you have for people back home in Norfolk? What's the support of your journey so far? Like, what message you have for them?
Message I have for people back home really just real and truly, bro. Just find your lane. Like, don't ever feel like you gotta be like the next man. Don't ever feel like you gotta do something to seem cool or do something just for you to be like wanted or just feel the presence or for attention. Like, bro, just find what you good at and stick in that lane. Like, never feel like you gotta be the next man. Cause at the end of the day, comparison is a thief of joy. You know, so just be who you are. You feel what I'm saying? Be who you meant to be. Like, find your calling and you chase that purpose. You know, and so for my family and everybody who just supported me, like. It's crazy because like I told you before I even understood what it was, like you got something in you, and like I'm really believing and really seeing everything y'all been telling me, and it's been a crazy journey. And I mean I'm excited for the future because y'all know me, like shoot, when I win we all win, you know me, so like shoot, we all gonna win with it. So yeah, like just that, like we gonna win.
Yeah, I know we talked about 1,000 yards earlier, but like what was it? Cause you broke it at the Southern Miss game, right? So what was it like when they came to you and did you know in your head that you broke it, or they came to you and say, man, you don't rush over 1,000 yards? Like, can you talk about that moment?
Yeah, so like going into that week, you know, I'm not a big stat guy. You know, it always a team before me type thing. And, you know, that moment we were just playing ball. For some reason, I think I just looked at the yardage and I seen I was like 160 yards away. So I had tested a running back called like on 160 away, and he was like, "It's crazy you test me because I just got out of offensive staff meeting. I was gonna tell you the next day, which was Monday for practice. He was like, I was gonna tell you then that they said we're gonna do everything we do to get you that.
Okay.
And it kind of just made me feel good because, like I say, it's always me before the team, but now I'm starting to see like, oh, these boys got my back as well.
Yeah.
So once I crossed it, and another thing too, like about that game, it would come down to being having faith. Like for once, it was like, it's hard to get 160 in one game. Like that's hard regardless, but like. I think, we do a thing called Trojan Run. I see my grandma there. And I see my grandma and I was like, oh, I'm finna hit it. I never shoot. I'm finna hit it some yards. Then, we get into the game, at halftime, I think I had 33 yards. So, I'm saying, at halftime, I'm sitting in the treatment room and everything, we're getting our minds right. And Coach tell me I got 30, because he wasn't going to tell me how much I had at first. I'm like, Coach, just tell me, like, I'm strong enough mentally wise, like, however got to go, we got to go, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping if I don't get it. I'm going to be happy if I do get it. But I had 30 yards at a halftime. I remember sitting there and I was praying to God. Like right before I walked on the field, I told God, I said, God, if it's for me, let it be for me. If it don't let it be for me. And that second half itself, I went for 130. Like, 1-2 car went for 130. Ooh. And it was just like a full all-around moment. Like, I did it. Because, like, throughout my process at Troy, I was behind Kamani Vidal. And, he got drafted to the Chargers. And just I waited my turn and sitting there and seeing her produce year after year after year. And, it could have been easy for me to get impatient. Like, bro, I want it now, want it now. But another thing, too, like, kind of a humble against, like, my mom told me, like, when God says it's your turn, can't nobody take it from you. So, in this one of the moments, like, I really just stayed down, and, like, everything in them doors are finally opening for me. So, it was a blessing hitting that 1,000 yard. Like, it was a real moment. Like, everything I ever worked for, it came to play. Like, all them things I probably did 3 years ago before I working for this one moment, it showed up, and, like, it was just, and another thing too was just like seeing your teammates, like seeing them be more happier than you are. Yeah. So that always made me feel even better. Like when I crossed it, I seen the whole sideline just start going crazy. And I had told Coach straight up, like, I crossed, man, Coach, take me out of the game. Like, man, let the other guys come in. And like, take me out. And it was like, as soon as I crossed it, I looked to the sideline, I see the other running back come in, and it was like, and he had nothing but straight smiles on his face. Like, the only thing he was focused on, he got to go play ball. Like, he just had big smiles on his face. I think he probably hugged me before I even got off the field. The next thing, a couple plays later, he scored, and like that probably one of the best feelings as well. I got chills like just thinking about it, how like everything came full circle. Like even though it was a big accolade for me, it's just the fact that I seen how everybody celebrated my accomplishment, and then actually seeing them do good as well. And even after the game, it was just a hug from everybody. I had prayed. By the time I got up, teammates just swarmed me and hugged me. They're like, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. Like. And it was one of them great feelings, like and that what makes ball at the end of the day. Like them feelings like that, what makes ball fun. Like what make everything finally worth it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We on Sauce Talk. Come on our podcast. We got to talk about the kicks, man. Like I see you got the yellow thunder folds on, man. You brought the drip through, then you got the ice on you. You feel me? You blinging over here. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. What was what's your favorite shoe that came out this year?
Crazy thing about it is I'm not really no big clothing person. Like I'm trying to get into it now because like now I'm trying to get into it now that I'm getting older. I'm trying to get into I always like the joints. Like my favorite joint always like it was 4s, it was 11s, it was 12s. But I've been like right now the past so far this year I think it's been straight joint 4s. I done got big to True Religion because I always wanted growing up and everything. So now it's like I can get it. So I done got big into that. The drills and stuff. It was just like. I'm on hard work finally pay it off. Like I had brought my brother a chain and back in December for the first time. That felt great. It felt like I know I was taking care of everybody else. I'm like, it's time for me to kind of get something that I like, something that I can see that I worked hard for my enjoyment. So like I was like, I always wanted one of those. I was like, I'm about to get it now. Like, I'm about to get it now.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming on. Come on our podcast. Much success to you. Up and coming season, man.
Man, appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I've been at home for a minute. I feel like I've been on the go, so I just want to chill. The niggas better not get me poppin', cause I'm like probation. I get on your way for some years. I've been in the yard, been working and stand out the way. I've been in the crib for the day. Don't get it confused.